Yo, it's boy Marcus and Morsini back with a video. Today we're going to be talking about Underkill and the speed hacks you can get by using this wild card. I don't see a lot of people talk about it because of the current meta. I think just being so broken, right? With you being able to use an SO14 or any sort of marksman AR and one-tap people all over the map. But if you're looking to switch it up and use something that's more fun and, enjoying the game in a different way, I guess, this is something that I highly suggest you guys try. It's Underkill as a wild card, which is going to take away your primary weapon and give you another secondary. It is only allowed to be a pistol, so this is my setup, right? I've been running the Wildcard 9 with the grip that comes as an attachment that gives you faster sprint speed. And you can pair that with lightweight, which allows you to run even faster. And I believe you can also get the boosts from the Underkill perk. What makes the Underkill perk, not perk, but wildcard, so good is you get a speed boost every life, like off respawn, right? So it's basically like having the tough perk that comes on ARs, but comes with your pistol. And you already run faster with the pistol as it is, so you are sprinting around the map at like maximum speed with this thing, and it's great. Like, it's actually insanely fast that it's difficult to get used to. You can see it flowing up the sides of your screen when you're using it, and it's not something you pick automatically, but the more you're running, like sprinting at people or at anywhere on the map, right? If you're just sprinting, it will continuously pop up over time. Another great thing about this wildcard is it allows you to, once you get a kill with your pistol, it just automatically refills your ammo, right? Not in that pistol, but in your other pistol. So basically, since you're using pistols, you might only get one, maybe two kills per magazine, right? The Wildcard 9 has 30 bullets, so, you might be able to get 2 kills with it. The machine pistol, which I have in the back pocket, gets 40 bullets. So, you might only get 2 kills with that. That being said, you're going to be sprinting into so many gunfights. You're going to be up close quarters. Like, it's very good. I actually really enjoyed it. I'm a big pistol player. I love using pistols. Not a lot of people do. You see a lot of melees and stuff like that. But if you are somebody who really likes pistols, this is something that you'll really enjoy. And it's not necessarily like, overkill. Like, overkill is just you get another weapon. Like, Underkill comes with a bunch of other little side perks and additions to it to make it better and more usable in the current landscape of COD Mobile. Now, there are better pistols, I think. I feel like they've nerfed the Wildcard 9 recently, and they definitely nerfed my MW11, which is why you're not seeing it, because that is my favorite pistol. The nerfs to those pistols make this a little bit different, but I think with this setup, you would want to run the Wildcard 9 just for the extra speed, and then maybe whip out like the 50GS, the Deagle, and use that, because a lot of people are much bigger fans of the Deagle, and it's a 2-tapping pistol. So that's something that's more, for damage, right? You get a lot more damage out of that, and getting that damage is a lot better. I think you can also one-shot to the head with that, so that's much more suitable for our meta nowadays. As you can see in this gameplay, I'm running into a lot of USS 9s. I'm running into a lot of SO14s in my other games that you saw in the beginning. So when you're running into stuff like that, you're definitely going to want to have something that does a little more damage. So I do think that would be better for this class setup. Another thing I really like about it, man, since I'm such a big pistol player, with that speed, it allows you to play like at such a fast pace that I feel like you're not really comparable to like other people on the map, how fast they're playing. Like, you are faster than everybody, so you're just kind of like running it down. You can put so much pressure on the map in the process of doing it. So I definitely think it's underrated. I don't think enough people use it and give it any credit. It obviously does make your weapons worse, but I feel like, if you are good with pistols, like a more damage doing pistol, like the 50GS or the J358, having this would actually be like something that's better, better for you. So that's just something I wanted to cover. I never really gave this wild card like the time of day, because they just nerfed pistols so many times to where it's nowhere near as good as it probably would have been had they released this wild card like a few years ago, right? Had Wildcards come out a few years ago, this pistol would have been, or this combination would have been a lot better. That being said, I do all right in these games. I do think you find yourself getting outgunned a lot of times, especially if you're not on like a smaller close quarters map. Like you want to be on like a vacant, a hijacked, Nuketown you can make it work. I feel like, you kind of get caught trying to cross through mid map on Nuketown a lot in the game that I played it on. So, Nuketown, it is small, but you really got to get in there. You know what I mean? It's harder to hit these longer range shots due to the nerfs they've given the Wildcard 9 and the machine pistol and how just terrible they are at damage at any sort of extended range. Here, Underkill, an ultra mobility equipment with a kinetic drive. The primary weapon is restricted to pistols only. Taking down enemies with a pistol replenishes reserve ammo and auto reloads when switching back to another pistol. Sprinting while uninjured builds a charge that grants temporary HP and boosts your mobility. Right, so sprinting, I mean, you saw in this video and pretty much every game I play with it, I was just sprinting like the entire time, right? If I wasn't in a gunfight, I was sprinting. And I think it changes your playstyle a little bit. And it's a lot more fun, right? You're just running it down as fast as you can, trying to get as many kills as possible. That's kind of how I played it with it. And yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed it. I think it's fun to have something here in the wildcard section that's more like this. You know what I mean? Like just kind of a fun thing that's in the wildcards rather than like, I don't know, perk greed, which is kind of like you just get an extra perk. That being said, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. Let me know your thoughts on Underkill in the comment section down below. It's been your boy, Marcus Ormorsini. I'm out of here. Peace.